Welcome and thanks for attending one more session from our live webcast series Meeting Spain, hosted by the Tourist Office of Spain. Today, we travel to the capital of Spain to host a live webcast about Madrid and its capacity as a convention and event destination. Our goal with this session is for you to learn a little bit about this amazing city. For that purpose, we are honored to have the following guest speakers who will be taken in this order. First, Sonia Murillo, is the International Sales Manager from Hotel Auditorium Madrid, followed by Juan Vilcinskas, Business Development Director from City Travel GMC. And our last speaker today will be Leticia Andres, Collection Hotel International Sales Manager in NH Hotels. Please feel free to use the Q&A tab to ask any question during the session, and we will be answering them at the end of the session. First of all, I would like to share with you some highlights of the city to get to know its personality better and to help you to understand why Madrid is one of the best cities to visit. The capital of Spain is an open-minded city where culture, entertainment, and business share an attractive, thriving space. The city stands out for being third in the most recent ICA global ranking of conference destinations, and there are no doubts why. The excellent climate, with almost 3,000 hours of sunlight a year, the safety factor, the quality of life, its rich history and monumental heritage, and the multicultural ambience all combined create a perfect fusion between the business world and leisure attractions. One of the most important aspects to know when we are interested in launching an event is the capacity of the destination. Madrid meets the necessary requirements for that. With 80,000 hotel beds, 2 conference centers, 2 trade show venues, the most important air hub in Spain, one of the most modern public transportation systems, and with the most high-speed train links to the other national cities, 21 in all. Regarding the transportation, the capital has one of the most important international airports in Spain, located about 15 minutes away from the city center and the 2 main train stations. Each year, the air routes between the US and Madrid keep growing. In this image, you can see the direct flights to the city. Madrid is getting closer and closer. Please remember the question and answer tab to ask any question during the session. We'll be answering them at the end of the session. Let's welcome now our first speaker, Sonia Murillo.
Hello, good afternoon from Spain. My name is Sonia Murillo, and I represent the Hotel and Convention Center Auditorium in Madrid. And I will introduce the concept of the auditorium and what we do. Well, first of all, I would like to tell you to let you know that the Hotel Auditorium is a very singular hotel because it combines hotel and congress center, everything in the same place. Well, as you can see in this picture, we are located in the airport area. The airport is just 5 minutes from the hotel, and we provide a shuttle service for the clients, complimentary. And as my colleague has told before, the city center is just 15 minutes far away, so it's really, really, really close. Well, in this area, this is a new business area that is being developed in the last years. We are located in an area where there are other hotels in the surroundings. As I will tell you later on, we are focused in medium and large events, and sometimes we need to use these hotels in the surroundings for the overflow. We usually work together. Well, in this picture you can see the bedrooms. I will explain a bit of accommodation, and then I will talk to you about the Congress Center. We have, as you can see, 869 bedrooms. 839 are standard bedrooms, and the rest are junior suites and residentials. This is the new line of the bedrooms. We have just signed a contract with Marriott. We will become a Marriott Hotels at the end of 2015. And now we are refurbishing the whole hotel. Bedrooms, Congress Center, and public areas. At the moment, we are starting, well, we have actually our buffet restaurant already refurbished, and now we are focusing on bedrooms. So at the end of the year, beginning of November 2015, it will be a Marriott. Well, this is some important information about our Congress Center. Basically, the most important features is that we have 59 meeting rooms. The most important one is the auditorium. That is why the hotel is called Hotel Auditorium. It's a theater that can fit up to 2,000 people in theater style and 1,000 people in classroom. But we have other 59 meeting rooms with different sizes, from 10 people to 1,000 people. There are also some foyer areas for exhibitions. We have direct entrances, so we can separate the hotel from the convention center when a client needs a separate area. We have very accessible entrances for material, and very, very important, we have Wi-Fi connection everywhere, in meeting spaces, in common spaces, and in bedrooms. We have almost 1 gigabyte free for the clients. So the Wi-Fi is complimentary. Well, this is our auditorium. As I told you, we can fit 2,000 people in theater, but we have added, maybe you can see in the pictures, 1,000 tables. So if you need to set up a classroom style for 1,000 people, this is your auditorium. What else? Well, in this picture, you can see on your left the ground floor where the Congress Center is, and on the right you can see the structure of the building. The building is divided in 2 different blocks and 4 different floors. The ground floor is where the Congress Center is, and the bedrooms are located in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd and 4th floor, in the other floors. As you can see in the picture, everything is distributed in the same space, everything is a square. Sometimes we can have a very large event for up to 2,000 people with the plenary session in the auditorium and the rest of the meeting spaces for breakouts, but it can be also divided into different squares to have different conventions or meetings working at the same time, depending on the size, depending on how many spaces you need. Well, these are some features, just to give you the most important features, to give you an idea. A part of the auditorium that is our main room, our main meeting room, we can set up 700 people in classroom in the rest of the breakouts, and 500 people in cabaret. These are the largest ones. So it's not easy to find spaces like this in Spain, of course, and in Europe. Well, these are some examples of setups in the auditorium. We can have congresses, conventions. We work with IT companies, pharma companies, insurance companies. But we have also other events like concerts or gala awards. These are some examples of setups in the breakout rooms. As I told you, we can set up really large spaces in cabaret or in classroom. You can see some examples in the pictures. But we can also use the meeting spaces and also the foyer areas for exhibitions, as you can see here or here. Or the rooms can be also used for a special dinner. For example, the ones you can see in the picture. Well, before going here, not to forget that we can fit almost 900 people in banquet style. So we can organize large gala events. Well, these are some of the public area. As I told you at the beginning, we are refurbishing the hotel, so you can see here some examples. And these are our main restaurants. The one on the left is our Buffet Madrid that can be set up for 800 people, but we can divide it into two different parts, so we can offer two different areas for 400 each one. This room has been refurbished, okay, as well as the bedrooms are being refurbished. And the picture on the right is the restaurant a la carte. It's for individual clientele and groups up to 60 people. Well, these are some of the free services in the hotel. Just remember that we offer a shuttle service from the airport to the hotel every 30 minutes, and there is a stop in all terminals, complimentary, of course. But we have also the swimming pool, indoor, outdoor, the fitness center, tennis courts. And just to finish, some other services as rent-a-car, free Wi-Fi, parapharmacy, internet corner, or parking places. But just to sum up, the most important points to remember is that this is a hotel within a congress center, or a congress center within a hotel, with capacity for large events up to 2,000 people, with 59 different breakouts to organize very complicated events, and located in the airport area of Madrid. And I think this is everything. Maybe I'm forgetting something, but the most important ideas has been explained. Thank you.
Thanks, Sonia, for this overview of your great hotel. Now we welcome Juan Vilcincas, Business Development Director from City Travel DMC.
Hi there. Thanks very much, Mercedes. Okay, well, to start with, I'll say good morning to you all, and thank you for your assistance, and remind you or tell you that all of what you've seen up to now and what you will see next can be booked through our company, City Travel. We are a DMC with 30 years of experience in this business. So with this, having said this, I think there is a fair guarantee of what we are offering you. In this slide, you will see that our first office was opened in 1985 in Benalmádena Costa, which is Malaga, the southern part of Spain on the Mediterranean. The next office we opened 4 years later was our Madrid office. So that shows the importance of what Madrid is as a destination and how important it can be for the U.S. market, other than different markets. But definitely for the U.S. market, I think it's very, very important, especially with what Mercedes mentioned before, with the amount of flights you have into Madrid or Barcelona. But anyway, Madrid is what we are talking about now. So Madrid is the key destination. Later on, you will see we've opened up different offices, but principally what we are talking about now is Madrid. And when we're talking about a DMC like City Travel, there are things that have to be considered when you are thinking of doing business in Madrid, and what you need or what you have to think of when choosing a DMC. So principally, is the DMC you are going to work with, is it fully insured? Is it financially sound? There are several points which I'm not going to go over right now, all of them, but it's important that you look at them, read them, and make sure that the DMC you're going to work with is professional and knows exactly what they're doing. Allow me to introduce you now to our marketing team. There's Ana, there's Paco, and myself. Quite frankly, this photo of myself is not the best, so I'll go over it rapidly so you don't get frightened. Okay, here we have the map of Spain. In this map, you will see where our offices are located. We have 7 offices in Spain and 1 in Lisbon. Quite frankly, with the number of offices we have throughout Spain, we can guarantee know-how of what we are doing. It's hands-on management, and we know exactly what's happening in each destination. So if you're working with a DMC in one destination, and you need to probably go to another one to visit some other destination, it's important that they have an office there. And we have 7 offices in Spain, to which each one knows exactly what's going on in each of its destinations. Now, allow me to introduce you to our Madrid team. We have Javier, we have Pascal, we have Carlos, Margarita, and Michael. All of these people you see here have been in the industry for many years, and they know exactly what they're talking about. If they haven't been with us for very many years, they've been with other companies. But the average stay in our company, the average number of years an employee is with us at this moment is about 9 years. So what we have is a good group of people, of professionals that know exactly what they're doing, and they know our company very, very well. Basically what we are trying to offer is, and what we do offer, is a number of guarantees for your company when you book through us. Through ISO quality certificates, we can guarantee that what we're doing is the best for you. We have certificates on environmental, on security, risk assessment, health and safety, and all of these things are extremely important when doing business abroad, when you're doing business in another country. Let me also give you some more information on Madrid. The presentation on Madrid was excellent, but this is what we also sell, so I have to tell you. Madrid is the capital of Spain, as you know. It's the home to the royal family and the Spanish government. Easy access, as it was mentioned before. Madrid-Barajas Airport is one of Europe's principal hubs, with flights from all over the States practically. There's world-class art and culture. We have a number of museums that make of Madrid a very, very interesting spot for art. You have the Prado Museum, the Thyssen Museum, the Reina Sofia Museum, and these are wonderful museums that you can visit, and in a few of them you can even organize private events. There is shopping as well. It's design heaven. There are companies like Jimmy Choo, Gucci, Armani, and there is also a deluxe outlet, which is a village in actual fact, just about 40 to 45 minutes away from the center of town, and it's called La Rosas Village. It's an ideal place to organize a cocktail, a meal, and leave your group, your incentive, your conference to do some shopping at extremely good prices. Madrid is also, Madrid has 5 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and these are not very far away from the center of town. Practically an hour away by bus, you can reach wonderful places like Toledo, like Segovia, like El Escorial. There are different, Avila for example as well, wonderful places to organize events. Restaurants, in this slide you will see restaurants and bars. Madrid is known also for its gastronomy, so it's extremely important when it comes to that as well. These are the UNESCO World Heritage Sites I was mentioning: Toledo, Segovia, El Escorial, Avila, and there are more. We are missing 2, which are these that are coming now. It's Alcalá de Henares and Aranjuez. These are wonderful sites for half-day or full-day excursions, including lunch, where anybody will find it a wonderful place to organize any event. Talking about events, I must mention a couple of venues we use. We have in this slide you're watching now on the top is Finca Los Jarales. a venue where you can hold an event up to 220 people, and it's only 30 minutes transfer away from the city of Madrid, from the city center. So it's an ideal place to organize event as well. Food is great. As you can see, there is a bull ring. There's a photo of an event with a flamenco dancer and horses. So we can organize a horse riding show as well as a bullfight, but a mock bullfight. No harm is done to the bull or the calf. So these are events that can be organized for your group. Then below this photo we have the costume museum. This is right in the center of Madrid. It's only a 10-minute transfer from the city center. The garden has a capacity for 500 to 700 people for dinner, 1,000 for cocktail. And there is a private meeting room or a banquet room for 500 persons. So these are excellent venues when it comes to organizing events in Madrid. Of course, there is passion, there is art, there's flamenco, folklore. This is what I'm trying to mention, is the Corral de la Morería. Corral de la Morería is a wonderful area to see a flamenco show, to have a meal or only a drink. It's an area where you can seat a maximum of 150 people for your dinner or your drinks. It's in the center of town practically as well. It's a great destination to take your groups, and so that they can feel the passion and art and watch an excellent flamenco show. Under this photo is somewhere for the football lovers. It's the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium in the city center as well. It's the hometown of the Real Madrid. So here we can organize private events as well. There is a capacity, it has several rooms or several banqueting rooms or restaurants. We can organize 500 people or 220 people watching the pitch itself, a direct view onto the pitch. So these are superb venues, once again, in the center of town that allow you to do an excellent event. This next slide you're looking at, the top, is one of the best restaurants in Madrid. It's called Posada de la Villa. It's where you get probably the best roasted lamb, probably in Spain even. There is a capacity for 400 people. So if you have a congress, a group, or an incentive for that number of people, they can host it. And in one private room, we can host 160 people. Under this photo, there is another magnificent venue. This one is 30 minutes outside of the city center. This is called Palacio de Negralejo. It has a capacity for 1,600 persons. So this is one of the biggest we have in Madrid, and an excellent venue to help out again. Now here, City Travel, your DMC in Madrid. How can we help you? We organize incentives, international meetings, car launches, audiovisual presentations, congresses. You will get a quick response for us, and we will understand your client needs without any problem at all. We've been in business for a number of years, so we know exactly what we are doing. 30 years of business gives us a guarantee. This next slide is some of the events that have taken place in Madrid, both, well, in several areas. In the Real Madrid Stadium, Santiago Bernabéu, flamenco dances, restaurants, outside team events. One of the favorites we do, and one of the favorites that I like, is the photo you're looking at on your left. It's a paella cooking experience. So we divide the incentive, the group, the conference in different smaller numbers, and they have to cook their own paella, which they have to eat later on. So it's a wonderful experience. It's great. It's a laugh, and it makes people have a great, great time, and it's a superb team building activity. So to wrap up, we want to see you in Madrid, and remember, City Travel can book what you've seen and what you will see now. Thanks for your attention.
Juan, thank you very much. Let's go now to our last speaker today, Leticia Andres from NH Collection.
Hi everyone, welcome on board to our new product, which is a NH Collection brand. I'm responsible for a U.S. market, so I will be more than welcome whenever you want to come to Madrid. Just let you know briefly what we have inside the NH portfolio with 400 properties worldwide and 25 countries. What we have with the new brand with collection is now we have the 34 properties, and the ones that we are going to talk today, it's just 4 of them. So NH Collection, I would say it's a really, really amazing brand. It's a high-end brand with 4-star upscale and 5-star properties all over. The first slide that we can see is the new NH Hotel you're building. It's the new collection that we have in the city of Madrid. It's ideal for business, but also for leisure activities due to the location they have. They have 431 rooms and are divided on 15 different floors. So it's ideal to hold groups because it's located in uptown Madrid. So everything is really convenient and everything is on hand. So I would say it's also a place for technology and innovation, since they have the largest bóveda or the largest dome with 300 meters of LED screen. You can project, display, and install everything that you wish. On top of that, what we have is a high-tech technology with a 3D and holographic technology and telepresence that you can combine as well. So what we have now, it's a picture of the rooms, which are really amazing in a feet, I would say 1,200 feet, which is quite large, as well as one potential presidential suite that is now on construction and 6 junior suites. Let me show you how the rooms look like here. The main business that we have at the moment is U.S. market, so I think it will be very suitable for your clients. Now what we have, it's a slide of the new rooms that are called Living Lab, which are mainly used for technological purpose. So for example, companies that they normally book these kind of properties like Google or Facebook, they have also Microsoft, either Porcelanosa in Spain. The meeting facilities is another of the key selling points, not only because of the really spacious, but all of them are provided with natural daylight. So the max capacity that we can have is over 1,000 people, and if we are talking about an event, we can host even 1,500 people, so it's quite a large event. In terms of breakouts, we normally say that we are one of the largest properties in Spain, not only because of the meeting facilities, but also because of the breakouts. So now, the property that we are seeing is just a new building, which is really, really amazing. You can see different setups and different meeting facilities. The hologram, which is really amazing in our glass dome, that you can customize not only with logos, but also with videos and audios, as well as the telepresence that we can see on the just right on picture. The next slide is just speaking about the large reception, the direct contract that we have. And the gastronomy, I would say, is one of our key selling points because we have one of the most well-known products in the city. We have 3 Michelin-star restaurants inside our property, as well as the chef that is called David Muñoz. We have the Diverso that is quite popular, and we have also the largest spa with 400 square meters in Spain. So I would say they can combine everything, not only for spa facilities, but also with treatments or activities. And now I'm going to introduce my colleague Rodrigo will be more in detail into the details for the Hesperia Madrid.
Hi everyone, good morning, thank you for attending. My name is Rodrigo, I head sales here at the Hesperia Madrid for the US market. I wanted to discuss a bit more about the Hesperia Madrid, our 5-star luxury product here in the city center. It's a much smaller, intimate property, so we have in total 171 sleeping rooms. If we go into our location, we can see we are very close to the city center, so about 5 minutes south you will be reaching the main touristic hub alongside with the Retiro Park and the Atocha train station. We are 15 minutes away from the airport, so also for large groups it's perfect. If we move on to the next slide, you'll see a bit more details about the hotel. So we can see we also belong to Preferred Hotels of the World, which has offices throughout the States that can help you as well. The size of the hotel, we have 171 rooms. So in between the deluxe and premiums, which will be our kind of run-of-the-house rooms, we'll be able to facilitate our ideal group size, which is 100 attendees. You can see all again on the slide. Our differentiating factors are gastronomy and the quality of service. So we'll go into more in depth in gastronomy in just a moment. But on the service-wise, I wanted to let you know that the hotel really caters to MICE groups coming over. For instance, we put in the logos of the company in our flowers at the beginning of when you enter the hotel. So it's a wow factor that I think the groups are leaning towards these days. On the next slide, we can see a photo of our Padium of Light. So it's kind of like a Japanese inside garden. We have natural daylight in this area. This is actually where we serve breakfast. A lot of curiosities at the breakfast where we have a Japanese corner and we have an Arabic corner to cater to the international crowd. Mostly the United States, I think they really love these corners because it allows them to also taste different things here in the city. For individual travelers, if they have a free day, in order to go to the city center, we have a taxi stop at the front of the hotel. You have the subway station immediately on the front door, public bus as well. But most importantly, we have also the touristic bus in front of the hotel the op in op off bus that has two routes around the city. On the next slide, we go in more details into the sleeping rooms. You can see the decor that we have. A bit more contemporary luxury setting, was decorated actually by Pasco Ortega, very famous here in the city. We can see, for instance, some special details like the pillow menu in all of the rooms alongside with an espresso machine and also the ritual amenities. On our suite levels, what we have is a pampering menu, something very, very nice that the VIP clients or the CEOs of the companies coming over with MICE groups are really enjoying. And also the Bulgarian amenities to allow for that luxury feeling at the hotel. We have some very nice rooms. Let's hope we have on the next photo. We have rooftop terraces on our presidential suites. You can see with the hot tub. We can even do as a special surprise for MICE groups a cocktail for up to 50 around this area. So we have 2 of these rooms. So even as an upgraded typology for VIP members of the group is also a very nice thing. Again, service, one of the highlights, gastronomy. You can see a photo of our usual banqueting side, but I didn't want to leave the presentation without mentioning our San Celoni restaurant, a 2 Michelin star restaurant, very integrated in the Madrid scene. You actually have a private room inside the restaurant for 20-25 attendees, where you can do a projector and screen while having a gastronomy experience at the hotel. But also you can privatize the whole San Celoni 2 Michelin star restaurant for up to 40-45 attendees. Apart from this food and beverage venue, we also have La Manzana restaurant in our Padium of Light that we've seen before, Mediterranean food in this case, both for lunch and dinner. This is the area also where we serve the breakfast that we've seen before, and our Ikari sushi bar that we have also a Japanese restaurant. Leticia, back to you to go into Palacio de Tepa.
Well, for the ones that would like to go to Madrid in terms of leisure activities, we have this gorgeous property. It's a small boutique hotel with 85 rooms, allocated very close, or I would say on a walking distance, to Sol Square and very close to the Plaza Mayor. So it used to be a former palace from the 19th century, and in fact the hotel also counts with Roman ruins inside the hotel. So the allocation, as you can see on the map, is a very good one. It's allocated on the neighborhood of the Barrio de las Letras, where the main museums are. So it's really good not only for leisure activities, but also to combine with the shopping. What we see in the next slide, it's our key selling point for this beautiful property. It's very romantic and privileged. It's a very romantic and privileged situation. And it's really suitable for small groups up to 45 people. So in terms of Palacio de Tepa, I mentioned that it's very well allocated, but I would say our key selling point for this property is that it's also very suitable for families or for people that is coming also with with a service, or with a private security. Last but not least, what we have is the gorgeous suites that we have at the hotel. In total, we have 16 junior suites with an amazing rooftop. Some of them, they have also a rooftop. And we have 3 restaurants on place, so this is one of them. Very modern, but very stylish. It's a Spanish gastro bar. On top of that, I don't want to forget our spa with a gym that is also included for all our guests in house, and they have a different massage treatments room. And now we move on to the Prado property. It's a beautiful property just in front of the Prado Museum. It's a great allocation for leisure and for business activities. We can hold groups up to 120 rooms, so it's really, really well allocated. From there, what we can see is the major historical buildings of the city, of Madrid city, and I would say it's on a walking distance for the Retiros part, which is, I would say, is our central part in Spain. Those are a couple of slides of what we have at the whole of the property. And then the rooms, which are quite large also for families or for interconnecting rooms, which are keep on the original structure of the building. In terms of business, what we have as well is a beautiful Abascal, which is just around the next slide. It's totally refurbished, so we invest over $2,200 on the renovation. So it's quite suitable for groups since we have 183 rooms. And those are the new rooms that we have on the building, so are quite large and quite broad as well. Whatever you need, again, from a collection property, just let me know. The collection standards are very high quality, so what we include normally is the Wi-Fi connection in the whole building, not only in the rooms, but also in the meeting facilities. They will have also included one piece of iron, a complimentary of charge, just to ironing. They will have collection amenities, which are really great, and the gastronomy, which is, I would say, is our key selling point. The casino is one of our beautiful venues that we have in Madrid. This is located in Calle Alcalá, which is very close to Sol Square, just on a walking distance of within 5 minutes. It's a gorgeous building. It was a very historical building, and they have 9 spectacular spaces for any kind of events, and the maximum capacity is up to 800 people in banqueting style, and I would say in cocktail style is around 1,200 people. They have a restaurant with a 1 Michelin star restaurant, so it's really great in order to surprise your clients. They have a very important artistic heritage as well, painting and sculptures in the building. Here you can see the meeting conventions they're really gorgeous, but you can combine with everything, fashion shows, lounges, presentations, and stuff like that. They have also a small auditorium that you can see on the picture on the slide 99. And we have on this property, we have a fabulous terrace, which is located on the rooftop with a small garden. You can also privatize for your groups up to 300 guests. So this is Paco Roncero, which is our main, the most well-known chef, which can adapt the philosophy to any kind of customer needs. And it's really offering a very high-quality product. So again, whatever you need, just let us know. You're in a very good hands with us. Thank you for attending this call. I hope this call will be productive for you guys, and I hope to see you very soon in Madrid. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Leticia, and thanks once again to all of you. You've done a great job showing the great possibilities for activities and accommodation and facilities that Madrid has to offer. And now, before running out of time, let's go to some questions. Please let us know any question you have for our guest speakers today. It seems that we have already received some. The first one is to City Travel GMC, to Juan.
Yep.
Juan, from your experience, what would you say are the favorite events or activities chosen by the U.S. market when they travel to Spain?
Well, there are varied things for the U.S. market. I would say probably the common factor or common denominator for the U.S. market would be attend or see our art, see our flamenco, see our monuments, our museums, the Prado, the Thyssen. These are magnificent things which you don't find in any other place in the world. Toledo, for example, is a wonderful city just outside on the outskirts of Madrid, just an hour away. So these are things that we find the American market is looking for and really enjoys. Gastronomy as well. We've seen that the hotels that are being presented to us have 2-, 3-star Michelin restaurants. This is something you find in Madrid, and people come for the gastronomy. Tapas experience. Tapas is typical Spanish. We can organize events with different groups visiting different areas and hopping from one bar to the other or from one restaurant to the other, tasting the different gastronomy. And I would say this is about it, really. There is heritage, there is history, there is shopping. So there are a lot of things that the American market is looking for and definitely can find in Spain, without forgetting wines. Spain is a wine destination, and in Madrid there are wonderful places to do wine testing. And these are things that the American market is looking for.
Okay, thank you very much, Juan. Now we have another question to Hotel Auditorium, to Sonia. Sonia, have you ever hosted any pharmaceutical or science-related convention?
Yes, actually the pharmaceutical sector is one of the main sectors we work with. In terms of sales, the 50% of our sales provides from the technology sector and pharma sector. The technology sector is about the 30% of sales, and the pharma and medical sector is about the 20% of our sales. And just to give you an idea of our clients, on the third position in our ranking, we have Sanofi, and in the fifth position we have AstraZeneca. Just are two examples. But we work with other companies as well, and we have also conventions, but also congresses, forums, conferences, investigator meetings, etc., etc.
Okay, great. Thank you, Sonia. Here's another one to Leticia from NH Collection. Leticia, of all of your hotels, which one do you think is in the most charming or culturally attractive building?
Well, I have two of them. Unfortunately, I have two. But one of them for sure is the U building, which is the flagship of the company. And the other one, I would say that for international clients, especially American dedicated, it's more also the Hesperia Madrid, definitely.
Okay, thanks, Leticia. Thank you very much for attending this session. Don't hesitate to contact us to chicago@tourspain.es with any question or to request further information from any of our guest speakers today. Remember that you can download this presentation with the Download tab. We hope to see you all on our next live webcast. Have a great day, and thanks again.
Thank you.